This is the Red Bull Rant podcast. If you aren't expecting adult language, why even bother listening? Welcome, my friends, to the show of friends. This is the Red Bull Rant podcast. I'm your host, Jason Ipico.
I'm Truman, and this is episode 495. Hail to the Chiefs.
Yeah, now I kind of wish I had gotten the sound effect for that, but
that is okay.
Yeah. All right, let's get right into it with yet another Red Bulls road loss, 2-1 on the road at Portland. Do we even have any blue sky replies? I feel like we didn't because it was 12:30, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, we didn't. I think everyone was asleep or too mad at that point.
I somehow stayed awake and did post a thing, but I didn't think anybody was actually going to be able to do it.
No.
All right, did that sound effect get through? Please tell me it did.
No.
God damn it. That was not fucking embarrassing. That was the sad trombone sound. Zoom sucks. That's what the story of the lesson is. Zoom sucks. Thought we found another option, but Truman can't get into it apparently.
No.
All right. No voicemails for this game, so let's get into our likes and dislikes. Truman, I'll let you go first. What did you dislike the most about this game?
I mean, just predictable results on the road. It's that now I don't think either of us got the score correct, right? We didn't nail it, but I think we both said they were going to lose.
Yep, that's correct.
And it's just an expected result. That's the thing. There's no, wow, they really surprised us. You know, they got a good point out of this. No, it's just yet again another road loss, same as always. I don't see the team making the playoffs. I just don't, because how could you?
Yeah. My biggest dislike is going to be that the Red Bulls scored a goal because I put a true believer in at 2-0. So I got 0 points. If they at least did not score, I would only be down 7 points. Now I'm down 12 with 4 games left. So I pretty much need to run the table, and you get 0 points for me to have any shot of getting that belt. So
it's not moving off my shelf right there.
Yeah. No, it's not going to. I think if I were to get 4 straight dead on, that would just be miraculous. Nobody's ever done that.
I mean, I would give you the belt forever. You would just keep it for the rest of your life. That would be.
I mean, at that point, yeah. I mean, how are you going to argue against me for getting 4 straight?
Right. No, that's it.
Likes. I guess that we did score a goal technically because we don't score much on the road. I mean,
that's something.
Yeah, we went from 8 to 9 on the road. So, hooray! That'll serve us really well when we go into Montreal, where we suck anyway.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
My super easy, is that I didn't have to watch this game because I was watching Blink-182 at the Four Chord Music Festival in Washington, Pennsylvania. We traveled pretty much 12 miles down to Washington, it's about a half hour south of Pittsburgh, to see my brother-in-law's band play on a big stage in front of 1 million people. Not 1 million, it was a lot. But the night was topped with Jimmy World and Blink, and we had a great VIP spot for Blink-182. And I'd rather do that than watch the Red Bulls suck it up again.
Yeah, that sounds like a better evening.
Yep.
Instead of fighting going to sleep at 11:30, 12 o'clock, trying to watch this game.
Yeah. No, you know what? By the time I went to bed and saw the result, I'm like, don't care. Had a great day.
I was playing. So I've been playing Fallout 3 recently because I never played it before.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing at halftime. Honestly, there was like a 60-40 chance I was just going to say screw it and just kept playing Fallout 3. I probably should have done it. But, oh well. All right. Any other afterthoughts for this game? Yeah, I mean, there's something really to talk about, is there?
Just just predictability with this team.
Yeah. Prediction standings. So Truman got 1 point. That puts him at 23. I got 0 since I used a true believer. So that's leaves me at 11. Like I said, 12-point difference. I'd have to literally get every single one right the rest of the year, and Truman would get nothing to win. And that would only happen because of tiebreakers at that point.
Yeah.
So, all right. Next up for the Red Bulls is a road trip to Montreal, who are no longer in playoff contention because they suck. This game is Saturday, September 20th, 7:30 p.m. Montreal comes into the game with a 5-9-16 record, 25 points, a minus 24 goal difference, last in the Eastern Conference. And I say they suck with the caveat that we also suck.
Yes.
Last 5 for Montreal in MLS play, 2 draws, a win, a draw, and a loss. And the last match against Montreal for the Red Bulls was a 1-0 win at home. I'm pretty sure that was one of the ones we got bailed out with a penalty kick. So you take that out of the equation, that's technically a 0-0 draw at home. All right, so predictions. Truman, you're up first. What do you think is going to happen on Saturday?
Where's the thing? They suck. We suck. Lewis Morgan, I don't think is ever coming back and playing for this team again. After we were just talking about that he picked up another injury in practice, so that's good. I think you could just rule him out forever. So he will be no help, even though they talked about he was going to be coming back after the international break. So let's forget about that. This is a game that, again, if you look at the players, Montreal's bad. We should probably win. We're not going to, but I will stay positive with a 1-1 draw. It's not going to help their playoff chances because I think everyone's going to know that they really have to win out from here on in. They're not going to do that. They're just not. Listen, the last time, again, we talked about it before. Last time they went to the MLS Cup final, they were absolute dog shit the following year, and we're seeing it right now. Not as bad as that at that time. That was way worse than this season. But I think their history is going to repeat themselves of them missing the playoffs after reaching MLS Cup. And this game is not going to do them any help.
Yeah. Just for reference on the standings, so Red Bulls currently sit 10th with 40 points. Chicago in 9th with 42. Orlando City in 8th at 48. Realistically, we're not going to reach Orlando because we're not making up 8 points in 4 games. Chicago does have one more game in hand, so assume, for argument's sake, that that's a 5-point gap we got to make up. I don't think we're making up 5 points against anybody right now.
No. God, no.
So it looks like there's now an official curse for the Red Bulls. If you make MLS Cup final, you do not make the playoffs the next year. But if history is to believe, then we will go to, 14 or 15 straight playoffs, so at least there's that.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah. We lose 1 year of playoffs, but we get another 15. So
yeah,
I guess that's a good thing.
Of heartbreak in playoffs.
At least it's heartbreak of another week or two later, right? That's how you look at
right.
it.
Right, that's true.
For any
that's
sort
true.
of positivity. My prediction, I have to be completely different than you. I can't even predict a draw because that doesn't help me. And honestly, I don't think we're going to even draw in Montreal. Playing up there has never been great for the Red Bulls to begin with. Who can forget Cornell having to save the penalty kick 5 different times?
Oh, yeah.
About 2 years ago. So,
yep.
I'm going to go with a very simple 1-0 loss because we can't score. But Montreal's not that great either, so they probably won't score much. But 1-0 loss on the road is where I am at. And if that's not exactly right, then you officially are the champion this year.
Whoa, I'm like McLaren.
Except McLaren did it with, a third of the season to go?
Yeah.
Which we'll get to in a minute. All right. That's it for Montreal, right? No reason to linger on that one?
Nope.
Okay. Red Bulls 2 won their last match 3-2 at Huntsville City. That puts their record at 16-4-5, 54 points, a plus 12 goal difference. Number 1 in the Eastern Conference. I am definitely sure they've clinched the playoff spot now for that. Next match for them is taking on Miami 2 Sunday, September 21st, 5 p.m. And I see we have a furry co-host today.
Yeah, the cat's taking over the show. I'm just going to give her the headset.
All right, Gotham FC, last 2 matches, a 2-0 win at the San Diego Wave in NWSL, a 4-1 win at, and I did not know they had this team, the Vancouver Whitecaps Girls Elite. in the W Champions Cup.
Mhm.
So standings for them in NWSL 8-6-6, 30 points, a plus 10 goal difference. Apparently, the last time I updated the agenda was 3 matches ago in the league. So they've been on a really good run recently, apparently.
Yeah.
Uh, in the Women's Champions Cup, 3 wins and nothing else on the board in their group. 9 points, a plus 6 goal difference. First in their group. It's a 5 games group stage, I think. So I'm pretty sure that means they're going to win the group, if not at least advance out of it. Their next match is on Sunday, September 22nd, 8:30 p.m., where they are traveling to take on Bay FC in the NWSL. With that, it is time for the F1 update.
And box now, box for hard. Stay out. Tire.
All right, we're in Azerbaijan. It's this week. This is the week that they're actually in it. And as we teased before, I'm pretty much taking McLaren can pretty much clinch uh, um, the constructors' championship this weekend. Ain't no one catching them. I mean, there can't be 2 Max Verstappens out there for Red Bull, unfortunately. Have you heard the new rumor?
That he's actually staying at Red Bull?
Well, no, I think he's definitely staying, but the new rumor who might be driver number 2 next year. This is the rumor going around.
Fuck. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. The second guy at RB Visa Cash App, whatever the fuck that name is.
Yes, Isaac Hajar.
Yeah, Isaac Hajar. I couldn't remember his name.
Who's a rookie this year. Which, hey, whatever, right? Can't get worse.
I mean, next year's a brand new car, brand new regulations, so
right.
Nobody's gonna know how those cars drive to begin with.
Yep, give it a shot. He got a podium this year. He's doing pretty well, and in the Cash App Cruising Red Bull Racing, whatever it's called, car. So I mean, yeah, I'm cool with that. If that's actually what ends up happening, what happens with Yuki? Who the hell knows? I don't know, but unfortunately, he just hasn't done himself any favors this year.
Yeah. And next year is when we get the new team, right? Or is it 27?
I think it's next year.
Cadillac joins next year, I think, right?
Yes.
I saw Checo Perez apparently was at a Dodgers game throwing out a first pitch.
Nice.
Kind of random, but I guess makes sense since he's now a Cadillac driver.
Yep.
So
I'll be rooting for them. I love Checo.
And hey, 2 more cars means a little more carnage in terms of the race, right? So.
Yep.
But yeah, a street race in Baku, at least it'll look good.
I mean, that's such a fun race to watch.
Yeah.
Probably one of the better ones, one of the cool scenes. I was watching a little bit of like the before and after, what the street's like before they make the Grand Prix. It's kind of wild looking. There's so many cars on part of those streets.
So normally we do dumping ground, but I'm going to ask, should we flip and do terrible team of the week first?
Let's do terrible team of the week first, which brings us to Philadelphia. Philadelphia got annihilated. They got the old 7-0 put on them by Vancouver, where Vancouver's designated player who they brought in this year, Thomas Muller, is actually having a pretty good year. He had a hat trick in that game. 2, I think, penalties, I believe, if I'm looking at it right. There were 2 on penalty. But still, you sign big stars. Maybe they get you big results. And seeing Philly lose that poorly is hilarious.
Yep. I don't know how Brian White's doing. I imagine he's doing much better than we are. So.
Oh, he's got to be doing better. Yeah. He did not score in this game.
All right. So I don't feel like I should play the sound effect. This is technically dumping ground, but it's a special version of it, so I'm not going to play the sound effect.
Yeah. So ESC people know that last night we lost Tom Shadowski. I mean, everyone knows him as Chiefs. I don't think I ever called him Tom. The every time I've known him since pretty much I joined the ESC 2006, I think. He was pretty much just a kid. I still feel he was a kid. He wasn't even he wasn't even 40 yet. He was still in his 30s. He was a young man. ESC lifer, dedicated, fun. I will tell you the things he loved was the Red Bulls, Bayern Munich, beer, metal, and my God, that man loved the New York Rangers more than anyone I've ever met. He was a crazy New York Rangers fan. My brother was saying how much he loved debating him about the Rangers and the Devils going back and forth, but he was always a very smart fan, not one of those your team just stinks kind of guys. He did, I think he did a video podcast about the NHL. Just a really good dude. I think he also won Drunk of the Year, I believe, in the ESC, but it's really tough when you lose someone that's so close knit to the ESC group that I kind of came into for the first, like 10 years. It was kind of that really core group of guys, and we've already lost him. We lost Glenn Stamp a while ago, who was another like longtime ESC member. It sucks losing these guys, and especially sucks losing Chiefs. He was so young. And I don't know. It's going to be tough not seeing him post on Facebook about the Rangers all the time. Always talking about Bayern Munich. Always talking about how much the Red Bulls suck. He's going to be greatly missed. I did post on all social media if you guys would like to call and leave a voicemail. Jay's going to play one now, but still, if you want to, please call in. We'll play them. If there's any more, we'll play them next week as well. Or if we get a bunch, we'll put them together and just kind of have like one little segment where I have all the voicemails to him. But Jay, you want to play that one from our friend?
Yeah, and just in case I do it in post, depending on if we got any more that showed up while we were recording this, they will get put on at some point in the show, just so everybody's aware.
Okay.
What's up, guys? It's your favorite person from Detroit. Long time. Miss you guys. Miss going to games, but just absolutely shocked and devastated about Chiefs. He was one of a kind. He was the greatest. So many games at night back in El Pastor, just after the games going crazy, laughing, busting each other's balls. I used to tease him and give him shit about hockey, even though I don't care about it, but he would always just grill me. Like, how do you not care about the Red Wings? It's like such a franchise, and like, you just don't care. I'm like, geez, yeah, I don't care about hockey. But he was the absolute best. I'm just devastated. He always welcomed me and my dad there. First person to see us, greet us, ask how we're doing. I'm just going to miss him. And it sucks. It really does. And I was just like, Newark's never the same. And I'm sorry. I'm going to say how he said, Newark. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you, Jimmy Cates. Jimmy Cates, again, he's been an ESC guy and his dad forever.
Yeah, I remember we first started the show, Jimmy was calling in regularly, but my only thing I could say, because unfortunately I didn't know him too well, right? I didn't know Tom, because as much as I joined the ESC after I moved out of New Jersey, right? So I never really was around to be able to like get into any groups in the ESC. Like literally the only person I know in the ESC is you at this point.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen online, he was just one of the greatest guys you could be around. And when the world loses guys like that, it sucks.
And he was never a wrestling fan, but he always came to all the Forza Lucha charity shows. All the when we have like bands playing, he was always there. He was just a constant presence and always a great presence. I love Jimmy talking about how much Tom just talked about hockey. That was him. I mean, 100%. Him and who was it? Schneiderman tried to talk me into going to a Rangers Islanders game at the Garden. I'm like, why the hell would I do that? I'm not spending money to go to a game. Two teams I don't like. But he's just gonna be so missed. He really was a great guy. And just again, I mean, you saw him at every game. He was always there. Just a really loyal supporter, and an awesome person. So if you are a drinker, which I am not, but definitely have a beer for Chiefs.
Well, I'll try to have one this weekend.
All right, you have to have one for me then.
Yeah, I won't be watching the Red Bulls, but I'll have one for him.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Well, clearly that's the end of the show. There's not much else we could say. I feel like even doing the wrap up stuff is just weird because I don't want to like.
Yeah, I mean, we're not trying to end the show in a downer. I mean, we really want to talk about a guy that everybody loved, was a good person, and please just, I always say when someone passes, the best thing you do is just think of all the good times, So that's what I always think about. Just a good dude, having fun. Chiefs, I'm not going to root for Bayern Munich. You can't get me to do that. I will not do it. And I'm not going to root for the Rangers either. But I will try to root twice as hard for the Red Bulls for both of us now.
All right. I'm not even going to do the normal wrap-up stuff because I don't want to, just step on.
Just give everybody the voicemail.
Yeah.
Give them the number one more time if they do want to call in. Please, guys, call and leave a message. Taxi reached out too. Taxi, if you want to call, leave a voicemail. Anybody, please do.
So if you want to reach out for memories of him, obviously the voicemail 973-3485-329. If you don't want to leave a voicemail, you want to send an email that we can read, redbullrant@gmail.com or Blue Sky, Instagram, whatever. Wherever you send your thoughts on Tom, we'll make sure that they're on the show.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess with that, this for Truman and myself, this has been episode 495 of the Red Bull Rant. Thank you guys for tuning in, and as always, go Red Bulls.
And since Chiefs loved Iron Maiden, I will say up the irons, just for you, buddy.